Hey there, how's it going? davidinark here, and today we are playing around with making BeamNG drive vehicles indestructible. Now, there is a catch, and that is that although the vehicle should be indestructible, latches and various pieces and parts will still, excuse me, will still pop open, as evident by the fact that the doors popped open the moment I started down the hill. But as you can see, the rest of the car is not deforming, and it is not being destroyed even while landing on the bits and pieces. Okay, now that probably broke the hood about as bad as you could. So here's my question though. So like, these are, can I close it? No, it's not going to stay shut. I was hoping, well, the other one kind of tried. I was kind of hoping that popping them open wasn't going to break the latches, just so, you know, it's just going to kind of mess them up. This ought to be fun. Let's see what happens when we do the hood. You can't do the hood there. Okay, I'll try that. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. No, you can't. That's all right. Oh my gracious. And what's great about this is supposedly it works with just about any vehicle. Theoretically, it's supposed to work with any vehicle, but of course, you got to put the little disclaimer. So we're going to grab a Bruckle 9 because, yes, I did the Bastion, but the Bastion has been around now for a good little while. The Bruckle 9 is, you know, a much newer vehicle, and the Bruckle 9 came out way after this mod, which I'll have a link to the description down below. But what you do is you go into the vehicle config, and you change the license plate to Agent Y Car Values Scale Mod. Now that's the first step. The second step is you have to go to tuning, and down in tuning, you've got these strength settings, and you want to set resistance at 100 and deformation, and I should say resistance up 100 and scale resistance scale up to 100. Hit apply at the bottom, and supposedly, this is now indestructible. There we go. Let's see what happens. We hit reverse, cruise on down, and look at that. Again, doors and latches are going to pop open, so it is not 100% destructible, and it's very possible you'll get an instability crash, as we did right here. So you do have to be aware of that. It is highly experimental and obviously prone to issues where instability in the physics engine becomes an issue. And that makes a lot of sense. We actually saw this. There used to be a mod, and I mean, I'd say used to be, there still is. There's a mod that is the indestructible mod, and it's still around, and it still kind of works if I remember. Although, actually, I say that, and I don't think it does because the menu to get there has changed. So, I don't think the indestructible mod works any longer. However, it had a similar issue. The problem is you're dealing with a soft body physics game that is expecting soft body physics things to happen. And when you don't let that happen, as you can see here, it preemptively pauses the game and says, yo, that's not good. So just be aware that is something that may happen as you play the game. So I do want to see, well, actually, you know what? This is a good one because we already know this one has stability. So my question then is, sorry. I keep forgetting that I have it. Whoops. No, that's not your problem. What is your problem? Why are you not? All right, let's reload. Control R, by the way, will reload your scripting, etc. Okay, you want to stop spinning in circles there, Junior? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt to, and I think this is going to work the way I want it to. Okay, now that we're started rolling down, before the physics wigs out, I'm going to slow this down 2 times slower to see if slowing the game down will help with the physics not crashing. There's a really interesting thing that happens with BeamNG Drive, and you may have seen this if you play the game yourself, and or if you've watched other folks who are trying to destroy the physics. When you slow the game down, a lot of times the issues that show up and cause the game to pause physics will disappear by slowing down the physics engine. It's almost like by slowing it down, the game can keep up with what is happening. I have no idea if that's what's going on in the background, but it seems to me that that is the most logical explanation, that the fact that we are slowing down the physics engine so that it's not operating in real time helps prolong the crash. Obviously didn't get rid of it, but I'm not done. I'm not done, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to see if we can do this. So this is currently at 2 times slower, and I'm going to drive off the cliff here. There we go. All right, and so now we're going to, that's 4 times. I'm going to go ahead and do 8 times slower. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch this in, you know what? Actually, I am. I was going to say I'm not going to sit here and make you watch this in real time, but man, watching the body of this vehicle flex and bend as it crashes into stuff. Oh, that was even worse. So I actually proved the inverse of what I was saying before. Because I would tell you, in my experience, generally, if you slow down the physics, that helps with physics issues. That, however, maybe because we slowed it down as much as we did, that really just threw the game into an absolute tizzy. I mean, it did not like that at all. So it is what it is. Okay, so we've used real vehicles that came with the game. So now the question is, what happens when we try to do mods? And just for the sake of argument, we're going to start with the Civetta J58, which is a Pseudo-Ferrari that sits on the Civetta bolide body. All right, so we're just going to replace this. Let this spawn in here. Come on. What are you waiting for? Christmas. All right, here we go. Go to the config. We go to the license plate. We're going to Agent Y. Then we go to tuning. Cruise on down to strength settings and jam these up to 100. Crank it up to 11. All right, here we go. All right. Now, I have no idea. Let's get this back in real time. There we go. Oh, listen to her roar and bend, and it's not breaking, but it's certainly not happy. Okay, listen, Mr. Ferrari man, you're kind of in my way. I'm gonna back up a little bit. There we go. Oh, that is a hard bounce on the roof, but as you can see, we still have no real deformation in the vehicle itself. The headlights have done some crazy things, and we are definitely doing some weird stuff with the hood, but it is not broken. Nothing is, oh, well, not nothing. The side mirror is definitely having an issue. Oh, on the nose. I was hoping, we were going to land upright. Oh my gosh, there we go, in the sand. No, come on, land upright. Land upright, and yes, look at that. Okay, we've definitely got some damage. Not so keen for the Pseudo-Ferrari. Look at that. I mean, it still looks way better than had we just sent the thing down. So speaking of that, since I have not demonstrated that, let's go jump in here. And let's put the braking resistance back down again, the deformation. This should basically not change anything. Like, I mean, not that it, it melted. Okay. That's not, I wasn't expecting a melting car. Obviously. that's not supposed to be that way. Let's do an empty plate. Okay, let's get the car back. What? Okay, that was actually very cool to watch the vehicle just melt like that. What the heck? Anyway, that was crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check something out. All right, so as you can see here, in normal mode, this poor car is being absolutely ripped to shreds. And that is the way it should be in BeamNG Drive as we fall down to the bottom. Oh, all kinds of bad things happening down here. There we go. Crunch, roll, slide along, tumbling down, and nearly into the ocean. Upside down. Upside down. Yeah. Whoa, there goes a wheel. How you doing? Oh, there he goes. The wheel in the water. The wheel in the water goes floaty, float, floaty, float, floaty, float. All right, here we go. So I have to see how this works then. So if I put this back, now the problem is I've already changed. Yeah. I got a small problem. I don't know. I don't know what the actual default values here are supposed to be. Oh, wait. Is it because that went to a 0? Yes. Wow. How about that? Changing that from a 1 to a 0. So what happens? Okay, so that's braking distance or resistance. I'm not going to worry about that. But deformation, you put that at a 0 and your whole vehicle just melts. I'm melting. Oh, that is truly one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I absolutely love that. That is fantastic. And then we can put Humpty Dumpty back together. Ta-da! With the blades of grass through the front end and everything. I love it. It's perfect. It's barely an inconvenience. Okay. So, so we've seen this vehicle. And now, let's try another mod. How about this Ferrari? Now, as far as I know, this Ferrari may also be based on the Bolide. I don't know. I just grabbed it from one of those sites that you're not supposed to grab it from. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure which setting I have. Oh, wait, this is going to be regular, right? Yeah. So this is going to be Smash Up Ferrari time. Smash Up Ferrari. Ooh, hate that for you. All right. I'm not gonna do that the whole way down because, listen, you've all seen a Ferrari fall down a cliff by now, right? I mean, BeamNG's been out a while. Come on. So we will change the license plate, change the tuning. Doink. Doink. So I'm curious what the down ones do. I'm going to have to play around with that in a minute. Not right now. In a moment. All right, here we go. So, real Ferrari, quote, air quote, real Ferrari. Oh, here we go. You're very bouncy. The bouncy Ferrari. Oh, look at that. Wouldn't that be nice if you sent your Ferrari off the cliff and nothing happened to the car? This is very Hot Wheels. Very Hot Wheels. Hey, Ma, I got a brand new Hot Wheels car and I'm going to send it down this cliff of rocks. And nothing's going to happen to it. Although, you know, in real life, the paint would all be ruined and your mother would, well, I'm Gen X. My mother would beat me. My mother would have beat me for getting the car in the first place. Welcome to Gen X. We got our butts whipped for everything. There we go. Here we go. Up, around. So I did notice that the back end, the louvers on the back, definitely got broken away, messed up. You can even see here, this is messed up. Which I guess, there's not a, okay. No, I don't have, this has no opening. Oh, this mod is way older than that. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so here's the question then. What does the other settings, what does the other setting do? What do What what do these do? That's what I'm asking. All right. So this is damping scale. Wait. Oh, the phone. No. You can change damping and stiffness, but he said don't mess with those. Or if you do, just be careful because they will really mess up your game. Okay, but so if we do the scale down, I'm just curious. We apply. Okay. So far, nothing seems different. Right? Can I drive? I can drive. Okay. Just looking here. All right, here we go. All right, I do have a little more damage on the hood. Oh, okay, and pieces and parts are falling. So essentially, that doesn't help at all. Oh, that's wild. So I'm curious how the two work together. That's very interesting. All right, well, it was fun while it lasted. Poor Mr. Ferrari. But the car has fallen apart given the settings. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Look at that. I mean, it's gorgeous in its own destroyed way. However, not good in terms of staying together and being indestructible. Indestructible. I was hoping that I had, like, one of the super mods installed, but I do not. You know, like the Balaz or something like that. Oh, I do have these guys, but these guys weren't necessarily destructible to start with. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to pick, like, the huge Lightning McQueen. And you will see, there you go. He is ginormous. Okay, so this is Lightning McQueen. This is huge, giant Lightning McQueen. He's stuck. I'm high-centered on the top of the cliff. Come on, there you go, buddy. Ka-chow. Come on. You can do it. Come on, just catch some grass, dude. Catch some grass. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever sent these vehicles off the cliff before. I have no idea what this is going to do. I'll tell you what, though. At this scale, the cliffs seem so... Oh, well, I was going to say the cliffs seem so tame. No, they don't. Okay, well, we are definitely getting damage, as you can see. Things are not pretty, and that's good. That's what we want. We want damage. We want to see some deformation. Poor Lightning, still smiling. Well, and not really. Oh, all right. And he's going to end up in the ocean. Oh, look at there. Oh, don't slide off. Don't slide. Oh, he's going. He's a-going. All right, anyway. So now let's attempt to do this. I don't know if this is going to work with Lightning McQueen because of just the whole size thing. Oh, and by the way, the default values are 5. So that's good to know. Remember that. There'll be a quiz later. Oh! Okay. Not only did that not... Wow! Not only does that not turn on invincibility, it blew the vehicle to... Look at his face! Sorry. People say I have no compassion, or that it's very injured. And, well, look at this. How can you not laugh at poor Lightning McQueen and the very concerned look that he has on his face? I didn't even get out of the menu yet. Oh, can I turn the car over? Can I? There you go, buddy. There you go. You're kind of a unicorn. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, are you in the new Jenna Ortega movie? Is that you? Lightning, come on. Oh my gracious, that is... Okay, so if I hit home... Nope, I cannot reset the car without it absolutely blowing to smithereens. That is crazy. Wow. Okay, so we definitely found a mod that does not work with the whole indestructible thing. Oh, that is just so painful. Okay, so I am going to try this. Let's see if we can slow down physics. We're going to do 8 times slower. Nope. All that does is slow down the fact that it gets blown to bits. Oh, that is weirdly fantastic. Oh my gracious. Okay, well, look at there, the spinning wheels in the air. This is so very artistic. Let me oh, I can't. I was going to try to zoom out. Oh, man, that is great. Da, 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 da. La, 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 la. See you, boys. Hope you had fun. Okay, so what have we learned today? First of all, I know, just don't, it's paused. I'm going to change vehicles because I would like to be able to do the outro without Lightning McQueen sending his guts all over the place. Gracious. Let's just go ahead and grab the Turbo Tuner Lansdale. Oh my gracious. All right. So now I can unfreeze the physics, call it good. So we did manage to find a vehicle that would not work with Agent-Wise car value scale mod. However, most vehicles, and I would argue mostly the stock vehicles, but the most vehicles seem to work pretty well with the mod. So I will have a link to the mod down in the description below. You can check it out for yourself and make your own vehicles basically indestructible. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. You gotta love a jelly bean looking like Barney cruising down the cliffside in BeamNG. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what have we got going on today? I'm davidinark. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. Oh, it really messed up the hatch on the back. Dude. That's not so good. Not so good. Whew, that was a weird... It was hard for me to get that camera flipped around. Oh, he's heading for the water. There you go. Hey, do jelly beans float? No, they do not. Oh, and the engine is flooding. I mean, I think that's the least of your worries, but sure. Whatever it takes.